Just for fun, I thought I'd revisit the pathetically small signage that's been erected for the Iron Cove worksite diversion, and imagine what it would look like if someone had bothered to read the Austroads Bicycle Wayfinding report and create some signage that's actually visible and useful. How would that look? Well, for starters, it might look like the signage that was used when a diversion had to be put in place in the Homebush area for the construction of the M4 tunnels. Whilst the M4 signage is a good start, I think it's a bit small, so let's use some signs copied straight out of the Austroads report. I've got to say, this first example is a really big improvement. So is the second one, but it would probably disappear into the hedge in a few weeks unless regular pruning is undertaken. I doubt you can even see the tiny white sign at this corner, so let's zoom in and have a better look. Yep, that's certainly more visible. This sign certainly stands out more clearly, and the addition of a bicycle turn symbol painted on the road wouldn't hurt either. When we rode through, we found that the signs disappeared in the shadows, and I went straight past them without noticing them. The white sign near the 7-Eleven is the only one that is even close to a reasonable size. In this case, I've added a yellow cyclist detour sign that's about the same size as the detour sign up the top. I don't see why cyclists should get a minute sign and everyone else gets a normal size sign. Can you even see the cyclist sign on this pole? Let's zoom in for a better look. Once again, I've scaled the cyclist detour sign to try and match the size of the pedestrian detour sign. Why should they be any different in size or colour? It's just not rational. When we did our ride through, both of us had to stop and have a really good long look around this intersection to find this tiny little sign. It didn't help that the sun was behind it, making it practically invisible on approach. A larger yellow fingerboard would stand out much better. Once again, can you find the white cyclist diversion sign in this jumble of mangled white signs? A few of them look like they've been wiped out by passing trucks. A larger yellow fingerboard stands out from the mishmash of other signs much better. Last but not least, can you find the white sign in this photo? If not, here's a close-up. As usual, I've added a cyclist detour sign at the same scale as the pedestrian detour sign. Now I'm hoping two things will come from this video. The first is that the existing rubbish signage is taken down and replaced with useful signage like that depicted here. I call the existing white signage Claytons signage, the signage you're having when you're not having signage. Alternatively, it could be thought of as compliance signage that has been put up to say that the letter of the conditions have been adhered to, but not the spirit. Now the second thing is that the lessons that are learned from this debacle are applied to any future diversions that are put in place for the WestConnex project. Austroads have published a very useful guide with lots of really good signage ideas in it. Please start using it.